Hello students, welcome back to your class. Hope all of you are fit and fine. Let us start again. In chapter 1, you learned that plants take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. The leaves prepare food for the plant using water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. You also learned in chapter 10 that food is the source of energy and every cell of an organism gets energy by the breakdown of glucose. The cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Therefore, food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Have you ever wondered how water and nutrients absorbed by the root are transported to the leaves? How is the food prepared by the leaves carried to the parts which cannot make food? Let us learn today. Today we are going to discuss about transport of substances in plants. First we will discuss transport of water and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals by the roots. The roots have root hair. The root hair increase the surface area of the root for the absorption of water and mineral nutrients dissolved in water. The root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Can you guess how water moves from the root to the leaves? What kind of transport system is present in plants? Well, plants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made of special cells forming the vascular tissue. So what is a tissue? A tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized function in an organism. The vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called the xylem. Here you see a plant. A plant has two parts. A part which is under the ground, that is called root, and the part above the ground is called shoot. The shoot has stem, branches, leaves. The xylem forms a continuous network of channels that connects roots to the leaves through the stem and branches, and thus transports water to the entire plant. So food is produced in the leaves. You know that leaves synthesize food. The food has to be transported to all parts of the plant. This is done by the vascular tissue called the phloem. Thus, xylem and phloem transport substances in plants. In class 6, you learned that plants release a lot of water by the process of transpiration. Plants absorb mineral nutrients and water from the soil. Not all the water absorbed is utilized by the plant. The maximum amount of water absorbed by the plants evaporates through the stomata present on the surface of the leaves by the process of transpiration. But why plants absorb a large quantity of water from the soil, then give it off by transpiration? The evaporation of water from leaves generates a suction pool, which pulls up water absorbed by the roots from the soil to reach the stem and leaves. This can pull water to great heights in the tall trees. The same kind of pull can be produced when we suck water through a straw. So transpiration helps the plants to reach the water through the stem to the leaves, and also it cools the plant. So here we complete the chapter. Thank you, students.